Welcome back everyone, Zeke here for another quick My Thoughts on video. Today we're going to be looking at Plague Incorporated Evolved, which is the 2015 remake of the original 2012 Plague Incorporated. This is a real-time strategy simulation video game developed and published by Ndemic Creations and focuses on you creating and evolving a pathogen, be that a virus, bacteria, worm, nanovirus or bioweapon, in an effort to destroy the world. The game uses an epidemic model with a random set of variables to simulate the spread and severity of the plague, and uses this to determine how fast the Center for Disease Control, or CDC, and other countries can develop a cure for your chosen pathogen. One thing that the game does quite well is when you're developing your virus, often a choice that you make can lead to further repercussions. For example, if you decide to up severity or lethality earlier on in the stage of your virus, that can lead to more countries developing the cure and potentially you losing the map, as opposed to increasing effectiveness first of all and spreading the virus at the beginning. Having just completed the main game of Plague Incorporated Evolved, I have to say it was a really unique experience, both challenging and equally rewarding, especially as you develop your pathogen and make the game essentially harder for yourself. Secure percentage gets closer and closer to that 100%. In addition, I personally felt that there needed to be more variety in regards to the missions. Typically each pathogen reacting the same, with some very minor changes, and this caused the game to feel a little bit repetitive and stale, a little bit too fast for me. Personally, I felt that some of the scenarios were too difficult for a casual player of the game, even on normal difficulties, especially the later ones such as the Necrovirus or Simian Flu. Unless you know a way to cheat the system, this would result in you losing time and time again, as some of those decided to evolve on their own rather than have players choose that for you, so you were balancing the need for your DNA to get the virus out there, but also having to think 5 or 6 steps ahead and keep DNA back to then devolve the virus. With regards to that, obviously Plague Incorporated Evolved does allow you the choice to name your virus, so for those childish ones amongst you, you can have such favourites as your mum, and of course during the game you will get pop-ups then saying your mum has infected millions. Or in this particular case, I was feeling a little bit anti-Semitic and decided to call my virus religion. So at the end of the game, if I managed to beat it, it would say religion has annihilated the world. To apologise, just was clearly having a bad day and felt like getting it out. Of course, throughout the game, for the more people that you infect, you get DNA points, which allows you to further increase your chosen virus, and these can be traits such as transmissions or symptoms, or abilities such as better resistance in cold and hot weather climates, as well as balancing the need for certain transmission types through rural or urban environments. You collect the DNA points, as I said, by infecting people and then popping the bubbles that you saw up on the screen. The blue ones reducing or slowing down the cure, the red ones are the biohazard ones, and the orange ones are the DNA strands. With regards to this game, as I said, it was uniquely challenging as well, and you really felt a sense of accomplishment when you beat some of the harder viruses in the game, especially when that virus cure is coming up to the 90% mark. It's always a little bit nerve-wracking, especially if you've kept some DNA points in reserve just to knock it down at the right spot. The game covers a main game. It has official scenarios for plagues in the past, such as the Black Death, as well as allowing you to do a speedrun of it. Unfortunately, I haven't touched the speedrun scenario, so I can't really comment on that. But for all the forums and information that I've looked at, it does say it's quite unique. Of course, I would absolutely love to hear your comments on Plague Incorporated Evolved, so if you have played it, please don't hesitate to let me know what you liked or disliked from the game in the comments section below. Who knows, I may do a follow-up video to this series a little bit later on. Of course, if you enjoyed this review of Plague Incorporated Evolved, then please don't hesitate to leave a like, comment, share and subscribe to stay up to date with all my newly released content. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, have a lovely day.